Namaste YouTube and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kat and you're watching Planning Calm. And here on this channel, I love to share with you all the many ways I can help you plan your way to calm and plan a calmer life. So we're going to dive right into it today because I know your time is precious. Comment down below and let me know how you're doing, what's good, where you watch from, all that good stuff. How's your summer going? I would love to know if you care to share. In this video, we are going to be using my trusty and beloved notebook and notebook planner to do a mid-year reset. By the time this video goes up, it's going to be July, probably July 4th. And if you're watching during July 4th and you're one of my American Calm fam, happy Independence Day, American friends. And you know, I like to use this time of year to kind of do a recheck and a reset on my goals, on things that I want to get organized on, so I can plan for the next 6 months to be the way I want it to be. And so that's what we're going to do today. Now, you can use any notebook you want, folks. This one is from Michael's, and it was extremely inexpensive. You can get it from the dollar store. I also have, reach here, my trusty dollar store composite notebook. Whatever notebook you have, it can even be scraps of paper if you like. It doesn't matter. Just pick a notebook and get going. Sometimes it's the hardest thing to figure out what to use. Don't get caught up in all that stuff. Just use what you have and make it happen. So today we are going to dive in. Now, I have some personal things here, so if you see me kind of covering. Before I do want to talk a little bit about resetting. And sometimes it can feel a little daunting. You may feel a little down on yourself. I know for myself, in full transparency, I had all kinds of goals and things that I wanted to accomplish in January. And I think I even made a video about it. I'll put it in the card somewhere. And, you know, life just ended up happening. And yeah, that is a big excuse. And I need to stop making excuses for myself, because if there's things that I want, I need to just go for it and not let excuses stand in my way. And so this video isn't about shaming or making you feel bad. It's about resetting yourself, because, you know, when life happens, you need to kind of recalibrate a little bit and get back on track. And this is what this video is about. It's a mid-year reset to help you get back on track. So that is what we're doing. So for me, what I've done in my notebook, I've entitled this Get Your Life Together. And it is for the summer of 2025. Now, I'm focusing on the summer because that is when I have the most time. I am a teacher, so 10 months of the year, it's go, cray. I'm also a coach. I'm also a consultant. I also run my Planning Calm biz, and life is just busy, really busy. So the summer is where I like to reset and kind of get things going again. So what I've done is I've created 8 categories that I want to focus on. And for each of the categories, what I've tried to do is keep each item within that category to 3 items or less. That way I don't feel so overwhelmed that, oh my gosh, I have so many things, I have to get it done, and all that stuff. Now, there is one category that has more than 3, but I'll talk about that when I get to it. So the first category is time with God. Now, if you're new to my channel and you don't know, time with God is what I use to describe my relationship, building and growing my relationship in Christ. I'm a Christian, and God is a huge part of my life. I can't do anything without him. And so I like to make sure that whatever I'm doing it to the glory of God, number 1. And number 2, I want to make sure that he's a foundation and at the forefront in everything that I do. And so for my 3 main things that I'm going to be working on with my time with God is daily with my husband, Patrick, or Mr. Calm, as he's affectionately known here on this channel, doing my Bible verse every day, and fasting once a month. Those are the 3 things I'm focusing on in the summertime. And, you know, of course, there's other things like going to church and all that kind of stuff that just falls into it. But this is what I'm laser focusing on as part of my reset. Now, number 2 is personal growth and relationships. Now, this is something I've really had to think about this one. 3 things are spend quality time with loved ones, and I've been doing that a lot, and I'm loving it. Read 1 book a week. And then I'm also taking back up painting and pottery. I used to do painting when I was in high school. It's something that I love. I used to do landscapes and portraits and things like that. And so, yeah, I'm going to go back to that. Number 3 on my list, my Get Your Life Together list, is planning calm. So all the things related to my planning calm business. So I want to make sure that I'm posting 3 times a week, that I'm reaching 1,000 people on TikTok. That is a goal I have for the summer. So if you're watching this and you're on TikTok, please make sure that you are following along so I can follow you back. I love to keep in touch and follow along with my followers as well. So follow me there. And I want to reach 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. It is a big goal of mine. It's something that I never thought I'd ever reach. I mean, I never thought I'd get 1,000, let alone what I have now. But 10,000 is that number that I'm just praying that I hit by the end of the summer. So if you're watching, please subscribe. I would love for you to join the fam. And then number 4, and again, this is a perfect time to do this as well, is finances. So Mr. Calm and I have been on the struggle bus with finances because things have just been so expensive and our wages are not keeping up with the cost of living here in Canada. And so we are really struggling to get things sorted out. So we have been looking at our budget and we're going to stop overspending on areas that, we don't need. We're going to try to save $1,000 each, and we're going to review our family budget, something that we have finished already. So I'm going to check that off the list there. And then next up is, I'm going to move my avocado dude. I love him, but he's in the way. And then next up is health and wellness. Now, this is the category where I have more than 3 things because this is an area that I am laser focused on. So the first one is making sure I drink my 2 liters of water every day and take my vitamins. That is a non-negotiable. Next is go to the dentist. Comment down below if you hate going to the dentist. I hate anything medical related. Doctors, dentists, chiropractor. I cannot. As soon as I see a white coat, my blood pressure just soars up. Anybody else have white coat syndrome, or is it just me? I hate it. Anyway, but I gotta take care of those 2 things. Eating more vegetables, fruits, and proteins. Hello. And I'm feeling so much better because I am doing that. And then moving my body daily, just getting outside, either doing a stepper. We have a gym downstairs that we just set up. So just getting our body moving. This goes for both Mr. Calm and myself. Next one, number 6, is home. And Mr. Calm and I have just let our house fall to pieces. Like, my gosh. I tell you, I've done surface cleaning because I'm a clean freak, but other than that, we got junk and clutter and everything everywhere. Comment down below if you are feeling like that too, or your house is like that as well. So we have made an effort to declutter our whole entire house, and we're gonna go room by room, and we're going to declutter our way to calm. And I'm going to film that in a series. So stay tuned to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if that's something you would love to see, because, Mr. Calm was like, yeah, you could do a video about this. And I'm like, what? Okay, Mr. Calm. So we're going to be doing our decluttering series together. Number 7 on my list is mindset. And mindset really involves just ways of negatively thinking or toxic thinking patterns that I'm working through. I'm praying about it, and God is blessing me with that. But sometimes there's some things that, affect my mindset. FOMO is one of them. Staying on social media past 9 p.m., not so good for the mindset and the mental health. And going to church daily, or weekly rather, is what's going to help get my mindset in check. And then finally, last but not least, is teaching. And that is, towards the end of the summer, making sure that I am setting up my classroom, ordering my supplies, and getting my coursework and my Google Classroom and all those things prepped and ready to go. So I'm not thinking about that during the first weeks of school because, it is so busy and stressful. Ain't nobody got time for that. So that is what is on the docket for what I'm focusing on. I'm not calling these goals or anything like that. I'm just calling this my mid-year reset check-in, and I'm really excited for it. And on this side here, what I have is a timeline. So as I kind of know how things are going, right now it's the beginning of summer. No, is it even? Oh my goodness. I don't even know. Oh, it's the end of June. So because it's the end of June, like I don't really know like when I want to accomplish. I have to sit down with Mr. Calm and talk about when these things will happen. So this is what this page is for. So we will have a timeline. So if we want to, you know, like things like drinking water daily and whatever, that can go in both cases because that's something that's going to happen every day. But the dentist and doctor's appointments aren't until August. So I'll put those in there just so we know, like, because the summer can go really, really quick. And so when we have a timeline and a date attached to those items, then we'll be more apt to kind of make sure that we are staying on track and getting things done. And so that is it, my friends. That is how we are getting our lives together. I would love for you to give me this video a thumbs up if you are planning to get your life together for the summer. Your list doesn't have to be as extensive as mine. The reason why it is because this is a large chunk of time that both myself and my husband have off, and so we really want to kind of hone in on really getting things done and working towards getting our life together, and even if it's a goal, getting some goals accomplished, etc. So for yourself, if you can even choose one of these categories to work on for the summer, or one thing to work on, if it's just you just want to make sure you move every day and that be your goal, use that. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is when you're talking about planning your way to calm, it's about really trying to pick one or two things, three maybe, to work on so that you can kind of plan your way to a better life. So whether it's a health goal, a financial goal, you know, a religious goal, a faith goal, whatever that is, just be gentle with yourself. Give yourself some slack and have the faith that you can accomplish whatever goal or task that you set out for yourself. And I know, my friends, that you will accomplish it and you will achieve it. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was helpful. And, you know, comment down below and let me know what goal that you have so I can help pray about it with you and help you accomplish it. I'd love to know if you care to share in the comments down below. So until the next time and the next video, my beautiful friends, take care, be well, be blessed, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye-bye, friends.
Baby, you give me